Hi folks, I'm Josh. Welcome to Strange Adventures, and today we're going to be taking a look at Heart of the Forest, the Werewolf, the Apocalypse game, which me and only a select few other press and YouTubers get to take an early look at. So I'm really excited that we're one of those privileged few. And I'm going to be showing you, I think I'm only allowed to show you like the first 10 minutes of gameplay where you build your werewolf, essentially. You learn about where they are, and I think it's really good. If you enjoyed Coteries of New York, it's that style of game. It's a text adventure sort of. I never remember the name of that genre. Whatever, it perfectly suited to translating a tabletop role-playing game into a video game, I feel, unless you've got the budget to make a Bloodlines 2. So, yeah, if you're into Werewolf, then let's check this out. Prologue. Premonition. I adore these backgrounds already. They're mostly atmospheric, but they really add a lot. This is a game about rage. Great, I'm always angry. Fuck the consequences is exactly what I'm doing. I'm a warrior. I am brave, clearly. The woods are full of stars. They flicker, come closer, run away. They want me to chase them, to play hide and seek. I hunt. That's me. I am double brave. Inspiring, analytical. I'm not sure how these stats are going to turn out, but we can already see we've got willpower, health, rage, and I'm full on rage. They dance around the tree trunks, float up on the gusts of wind that shiver through the branches, disappear among the leaves. I let out a howl, eager to run with them. I want everyone to know I'm there. Then they bunch up and fly towards me like an arrow rushing down. They're soon upon me, but just before the spear of light pierces my breast, they disappear, and the darkness of the night returns. High rage! In the darkness, I feel the tangled roots of stories keeping the forest alive, and I finally catch the scent of the enemy. I jump forward, and then I wake up! Bum bum ba! Werewolf dreams. They're always about hunting. They're always about, I don't know, how many rabbits? Imaginary rabbits. Confused, I open my eyes. The forest around me is thick, dark, and reeks of decay, to such an extent that it's hard to breathe. Oh damn, I guess... why am I here? Am I in the forest naked? Is this my first time turning into a werewolf? Should have got those spandex, stretchy clothes for when I turn into a giant rage monster. My head is spinning. Why am I here? I just woke up. The tree trunks wrapped tightly in dark-leaved ivy, even covered in ripples of lichen, where the vines haven't taken hold. The thorny, leafless bushes at their base are overrun with nettles. The fungi radiate with a ghoulish, sickly green light. Dark, sponge-like mushrooms cling to the fallen trees. I'm so cold! I'm gonna go with something's wrong. I mean, which includes the being cold. I look down and see my hands covered in a dark substance. I'm naked, sticky, glistening film of liquids clinging to my skin. I can feel it on my face, in my hair, blood. Oh, good. As long as it's not any other bodily fluid, I think one's less worrying. I shout at the forest. I'm going to use that bravery I've got. Yep, there we go. Gonna see if I can get in the first 10 minutes up to, what's that? 10 brave? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 10 brave. There's a severed head right in front of me. I punch it? Why is there a fist? I think I'm gonna poke it with a stick. You find a dead body in the forest. This is some... Oh, there's a nipple. A dead body. And that's me right there going, haha, this is my head now. Some choices are hard to make. They strain your willpower. Oh, and I lost a point of willpower? I can't remember what I started on. I like this. I always like it when a text game like this shows you the stats that it's tracking, so you can make choices. Like, what's that swipe left, swipe right one? I really enjoyed that. Yes. Yeah, there's yes, your grace, which is different. The face is contorted. The eyes bulging, the mouth open as though the head were still struggling for air. I pick it up without even thinking, high on adrenaline, and then eyes open in the darkness. Is that the head? The enemy! Oh, come on, immediately jumping to conclusions that it's an enemy should get me some points in bravery there. Or maybe that's points in stupidity, I don't know. I can see their silhouettes, shades of jet black against the darkness. They reek of metal and acid and oil and money. Massive creatures, some with mandibles, some with spidery legs. Their faceted eyes burn like small industrial furnaces. I look at them, and something wakes inside my chest. Rage! Yes, for bravery. There we go. I throw my head in the direction of the shining eyes and launch myself into the air. My whole body sings with the rush of adrenaline. I descend and sink my teeth into the neck of a monster that was stupid enough to stand in my way. In a moment of clarity, I almost understand what the forest wants from me. And then I woke up. Oh, damn. This is Inception-ing me. So far, Dreamland's pretty cool. Oh, and now we get into the characters. Maya, wake up. I jerk upright, irritated. My neck was stiff and the movement sent a sudden sharp wave of discomfort through my body. I wasn't in the forest anymore. I was sat on a bus. The sun streaming through the windows, making it hard to see. The girl next to me was touching my shoulder, disturbed. What happened? Oh, wait. My bars are cut. I think I had 5 health and 5 willpower and 5 rage. Maybe it's because I'm in human form and not a dream werewolf? I don't know. I don't have any... Let's be kind to our friend and see if that spends a point of willpower. It does. It does. We're out. We are out of willpower. What happened? Overcoming the urge to push her away was hard. She looked at me concerned. Oh, I'm gonna Hulk out and rage now. I've got no willpower. You were singing, I guess, in your sleep? I blinked. The memory of the dream was still there, and the overwhelming smell of the old forest. I was glad I wasn't alone. Thank you for coming with me, I said. The girl next to me smiled. I think we're almost there. Her name was Anya. We met a couple of weeks earlier on the orientation day. She was from Norway. A tall, broad-shouldered, calm person who wore her long hair in a braid. Somehow I'd managed to talk her into this crazy field trip across the land of my ancestors. Anya is sympathetic. She seemed excited. Okay. I'm gonna take the special option there. Can I scroll back as well? Oh, I can! Oh my god, that's so much easier than... Oh god, I like that. That's just a quality of life thing I like. Because it usually shows you in boxes and then you have to scroll back, go back through each individual box, and that's annoying. Especially in the anime ones. Anya reached into her backpack and took out 2 apples? Okay, that's overlapping. I'm really happy we decided to come here, she said. Yeah, I was offering some of my kamenosi, dried meaty sausages. That was so much better than the original Polish ones back in the US. Kamenosi, do you want some of my meaty sausage? I was glad Anya decided to come with me. I had problems keeping friends around and really needed one. I did some searching, she said from over her phone, and this place is amazing. The last primordial forest in Europe. Where are we? Are we in Poland? I'm assuming that's the implication with the sausage. The sausage implications are getting deeper. Our summer language course was starting a few weeks, and I managed to talk Anya into skipping the tours of concentration camps and old churches and visiting Białowieża National Park with me instead. I've probably butchered that name. Białowieża with me instead. So far, it's beautiful, she said, her eyes smiling. But why are we here again? Oh. Why don't you tell me, video game? Why were we there? There being Białowieża, a small village in northeast Poland near the border with Belarus. It was famous for its national park, the very last European bison, and, according to a quick web search, occasional tensions between far-right troublemakers and the local Belarusian community. The most honest answer would have been, because I've been dreaming about the forest in Baluiza since I can remember. But people didn't understand when I said things like that. I looked her in the eye. Oh, so does this character know they're a werewolf? I feel like, no, I can't tell her everything because I have no willpower. That's gonna kick me in the ass later. I kept it simple so I wouldn't freak her out. Let's tell her as much as I can. I wanted to see the forest. I heard it was a must. That wasn't technically a lie. When I was little, my grandfather told me stories about an ancient forest full of wonders and the wolves that lived in it. It was all I got from that part of the family before my mum took me, ran away, and cut off all contact with my dad. But I remember the stories well, and I remember the name of the forest. Bielawiska. This will always be our home, my grandfather used to say. Oh my god! She doesn't know her half of the family are werewolves. That's so cool. See, I am not one who knows a whole bunch about the werewolf lore and how they work. I've not managed to play much werewolf, but this is cool, kind of easing me into it. And I don't even know what clan. Not clan, sorry, that's vampire. What, is it clan? I don't know, werewolf group. Damn it, I need to go read the rule book again. What is it in, is it gonna be the Silver Fangs? Is it gonna be the Red Furies? Oh god, I can't remember. Anyway, Children of Gaia? Maybe, who knows? Anya joined you. Okay, because I was nice to her, she joined me. And she's probably going to die now because she's going into a forest with me with rage monsters. Okay, that damn forest, my weird-ass family. I had to learn the truth about my roots. Yeah, let's learn about our roots because goal, learn your family history. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. I like that. You could choose your own goal. I wonder how that affects the story. Because obviously it's not always easy for these to be like massive branching paths, and obviously there will be different routes. I don't know about different endings, but I always enjoy that in a story. My grandfather's stories, the secrets, my mother running away, there was a mystery in my past. It was time I uncovered the truth about who I was, but now I wasn't so sure if it'd been a good idea. Your willpower dropped to 0. When you lose all your health or willpower, you become impaired. This will make physical tasks, if you have 0, or social and mental tasks, if you have 0, harder and sometimes impossible. Well, my character's brain just melted out her ear. Bielawiza looked like an overexposed photo of a village with the contrast turned all the way up. The sun wasn't just shining, it was shouting at the earth and everything. The trees, the grass, the wooden house, the fences seemed weathered. Everything except the shadows. They were sharp, as though they were freshly printed within the darkest of inks. And they moved. Uh-oh. Before you go, check your character sheet. Look for it in the upper right corner of your screen. You can find a load of useful stuff about Maya, her background, personality, goals, and so on. You can also check who your friends are and who your enemies are. Bielawiza was a quaint tourist town. Okay, what do we got? Oh, condition impaired willpower. Yeah, okay. Oh, and that's, hang on, just to show you how this works so I get my head out of the way. The goal is how you get your willpower back. So it's actually kind of a lot like the role-playing game. You fulfill traits of yours or ambitions of yours, and that's how you regain stats or spendable stats. We've got complicated family history, and Anya is sympathetic towards us, which is nice. But I had other things in mind. The lay of the land. Oh, and we get to go to different places? I like that. I had a clear goal in mind. My family was entangled with this town and the forest. I had to uncover my roots, and you went with me. Let's go to the forest. I literally cannot wait. So that's as much as I've been asked to show you, but there is a full demo that you will be able to get, I think, on Steam after the 24th. Which should be tomorrow from this release of this, and it goes through several different areas in the forest. You can explore the kind of character that you want to play. I definitely played a very fighty character, and it determines sort of what auspice, or if you're not familiar with Werewolf, the moon that you were born under. So whether you were born as a warrior or whether you were born as a kind of bard, I guess, or I don't know what the different options are in this game, but it seems like from what I saw, you had lots of options to reduce your rage, or act on willpower options, and kind of decide whether you wanted to be really fighty or whether you wanted to be analytical or spiritual, and interact with the forest as an actual character, which I'm so excited to see what they do in the full game. So yeah, like I said, I'm very excited to see more of this. The game for me that is the best text adventure that I enjoy the most is Long Live the Queen. Seems like we might later on get on into some very dangerous things, because there are more dreams later on in the demo of you being a werewolf and kind of interacting with other wolves and potential allies. So how you annoy or befriend the different characters, including the forest, which is tracked in how it feels about you, will make your life easier or more difficult. Yeah, there's a lot of options in this game. I really like how the answers that you give not only dictate what it shows you and how you actually get to pick a goal in this, which is not something I've seen before in a game this kind of genre. You get to decide quite a lot, and it's not just answers like kind of Mass Effect where you go, this is the answer I want to give. It's sarcastic, or it's serious, or it's dickheadish. There's not like always three routes to take. It really gives you a lot of personality, and there's not necessarily a clear route distinction between the four answers it gives you, but it is definitely a attitude distinction, and I really, really enjoyed that. And we kind of get a little hint about the werewolf side. We don't, unfortunately. I was disappointed to see actually turn into a werewolf, and I'm sure they're saving that, finally ripping your clothes off and like turning into a like 10-foot tall wolf monster. That scene they're saving for the rest of the game. But this demo, really, really good. And the writing is very flavorful. The music I love, and the artwork, really, it all comes together nicely. And honestly, the quality of writing, I think, is possibly more in tune with how I enjoy the kind of stuff that I enjoy, compared to something like Chronicles of New York, the Vampire the Masquerade game. We do have Shadows of New York coming, which is, and tangentially related, I'm going to be playing in a New York Chronicle called Stitch of Fate, which might include some lore from the Chronicles of New York or Coteries of New York game. But anyway, just had to get that one in there so you know what cool stuff I'm up to. But I literally am so excited for this game. Hopefully, if you've enjoyed, you can see me play through the entire demo as a bonus video on my Patreon. But otherwise, if you want to see me cover Werewolf, Vampire, more, let me know what you think of this game in the comments, and subscribe so that we can enjoy World of Darkness together and other role-playing stuff. Yeah, let's do that. So thanks for watching, and until next time, goodbye.